What's up, y'all? My name is Toon. Welcome back to the channel. If you've never been to my page, feel free to explore. I have over 300 plus tours covering all different neighborhoods in Philadelphia, PA. Right now we're in North Philly. We're gonna be walking to the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood. I decided to start off this walking tour in the Glenwood neighborhood. If you haven't checked out my Glenwood tour, look on my page. I just did a Glenwood tour on a 70-degree day. The neighborhood was pretty active. Right now it's cold. It's like 30 something, almost 40 degrees. It's windy too. So I don't expect there to be a lot of activity out. If you're new to the 360 experience, turn your mobile device to my right-hand side. You'll see there's a casket out here. Check it out. There's an actual casket out here in North Philly as a grim reminder to the harsh realities that the people who are born and raised in this neighborhood have to face on a daily basis. If the picture looks a little grainy, I'm going to give you a heads up that YouTube automatically sets your viewing experience for 360p resolution, which means that's why you're looking at grainy footage. If you want it to be clearer, go to your YouTube browser, either on your top right corner, your bottom right corner. You'll see a little wheel, a settings wheel, or you'll see 3 dots. Click that and then go to video resolution and adjust it. You can go as high as 4K. They give you 360, 480, 720, 1080, 1440, and 4K. Depending on how fast your internet is, 720 to about, I would say like 1440 would be like your sweet spot, depending on how fast your internet is. But 1080 is pretty clear. All right, right now we're at 16th and Lehigh Avenue. I'm crossing over Lehigh Avenue right now. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Lehigh. We got Espinal Deli Grocery on my right-hand side. Lehigh Avenue is the main avenue in Philly. It's located pretty much like in North Philly, and it can take you to the east side, which would be like Port Richmond. It'll take you to like the Delaware River, and then it can take you to the west side. I think it stops at like 31st Street, 30th Street, something like that. But we're probably gonna be walking to like, I would say 23rd, 20th, 21st, 22nd. We'll probably go up to like 25th, 26th, and then we'll zigzag through the area. As always, I don't have a real defined point of destination. I'm just gonna be walking, zigzagging, just so that y'all can get a chance to see the layout, see what everything looks like. We got the police across the street on my left-hand side. A lot of the houses that be on Lehigh be pretty big as far as row homes go. The 3-story row homes, yeah, they be a lot larger, taller ceilings. They usually have more rooms. Many of them, I believe, in the past belonged to prominent people, like in the late 1800s, early 1900s. All right, we're on 17th and Glenwood Ave. I'm gonna keep on walking straight. We're crossing 17th Street. I want to make this cross again on Lehigh Ave because we're gonna go up Glenwood Avenue and then we're gonna cut past a little factory. I'm just gonna, you know, mix up the back blocks and then take some main roads. I don't want to take the main road straight through because technically I could walk straight up Lehigh and get to like 20th Street and start zigzagging, but I'm gonna take some of these back blocks. As y'all hear, it's really windy. Really windy, so I apologize if the sound doesn't sound too good. And it's cold. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. It's cold, cold, cold. Yo, look at all that trash right there. And it ain't even really that cold. because 30s and 40s isn't that cold. But when you get blessed with like a 70-degree day and your body adjusts to the 70, look at that broken window on my right hand side, broken window. When your body gets adjusted to the warm weather, you know, the lukewarm weather, you get spoiled. And once you get hit with a 30 or 40 piece, it starts to get brisky. So like I was saying earlier, if you're new to the 360 experience, you can move your mobile device all around. Left, right, up, down, spin it all the way around. And you can see everything that's happening around me at any given time. You might have to watch this tour maybe more than once if you want to take it all in. Because think about it. If you're looking that way, you can't see what's that way. And if you're looking that way, you can't see what's that way. If you're looking up, you're not paying attention to the writing that I just walked by that was on the floor. You understand? So there's so much that's going on at any given point in time. And this wind is in the way. He listened to the oldies. I don't know if y'all heard that. He was listening to the oldies. Some youngster, probably in his 20s, 30s, was jamming to the radio. Yeah, y'all, so it's super windy. We just passed 18th Street. We got these 2-story houses right here on my left-hand side. These are directly on Glenwood Avenue. Now, we're still in the Glenwood neighborhood, but once we cross over, there's a factory across the street. Look at that big old factory across the street. It's an abandoned factory, which make note, it might not be abandoned for long. I won't be surprised if investors snag it up if they haven't already to make lofts or something. But once we cross over, we'll start entering the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood. Strawberry Mansion is actually one of the more rougher neighborhoods in Philly. High crime rate, violence, shootings. For the most part, it's pretty chill. Don't start nothing there, it won't be nothing, but sometimes you could be caught at the wrong place, wrong time type of situation and get caught with a stray bullet, which is the sad part about it. In the cold weather, most people, they don't really look for problems. Usually a lot of the problems come out during the summer, like from 70s, 80s, 90 degrees, especially 100-degree weather, when people should be inside soaking up the air conditioner. They're outside getting in the drama. We got James Spring Memorial Baptist Church on my left-hand side. We're at 19th and Huntington. I'm gonna cross Glenwood Avenue so we can go over this little bridge over here. This block that I'm about to go to is quiet, discreet, and isn't used often. It's been like this for a couple years now. We got Compassion Chapel Ministries on my left-hand side. Look at Airy, we still got a red light here. Look at, you see the red light? Now it turned green. But why? When they had the road barriers right here. Yep. Look, you got homie on a scooter right here. Yeah, he was chilling. He going downhill too. I'm walking uphill. He was going downhill, so he was alright. You hear it's the Amtrak's? There's an Amtrak line that's down there. I actually went into that building before. I didn't get a chance to do a full exploration of it, but I did go into that building. Only bad thing about it was that we had to jump over. We jumped over the gate. We had to run around, and when we were trying to get in, there was still trains running. And if they see you, they slow down. They try to make it known that they see you to scare you off. Then we went into this one room, and it wasn't really a floor. It was like a really weak situation, so yeah. Got a lot of graffiti out here. Yeah, that's the fence that we jumped over. Me and my homie walked on my right-hand side. But we went down more. We went down to the main avenue, and we hopped that John. Yeah, this right here is where it ends. This whole block is shut off. See? Boom. It's sealed. So you can't even drive there. You can ride a bike, you can walk through there, but you can't really drive. Unless you're on a dirt bike or like on a scooter or something. You see, that's the big factory that I was talking about. I actually used that for one of my short films. Alright guys, we're on 20th and Sedgley. We are now entering the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood. We got a gentleman on the phone, sitting on the bench, talking. I know his hands are cold. I made sure to come prepared today. I put on some gloves. Y'all know that most of these tours that I was doing, when I was walking, I was freezing. I got my mask too. I was thinking about putting on my mask, but I figured it'll come in handy for the people who might not be able to hear to read my lips. Because sometimes, you know, people who do sign language read lips. So if I cover my mouth, they may not be able to watch the video and take it in the same. We got Deliverance Evangelistic Church on my right hand side. It's pretty big. It's a huge building. Even though I believe YouTube creates a closed caption, so if you click closed caption, it might take what I say and break it into words so they can read it, but I don't think it does a good job at it, because sometimes certain words, like if I say the word John is J-A-W-N. That's a Philadelphia term, which pretty much simply stands for a wide variety of things. Person, place, or thing, right? But closed caption might translate that to John, like J-O-H-N, like somebody's name. And I'm not saying John, I'm saying John. Or if I talk slang or any type of urban lingo, you know what I mean? So we're now approaching 21st and Lehigh. If you look down, the sidewalk is like missing. There's not much of a sidewalk to walk on. It's a lot of gravel, rocks, stones, and mud too. A whole lot of mud. Like, you don't want to walk through there with any new sneaks. The sidewalk just reappeared again magically. Alright, we're on 21st Street. On my right hand side, we got a McDonald's. It's a two-story McDonald's. There's not many of those in Philly, but there is one right here on 21st and Lehigh. Woo, it's cold. This building on my left hand side was made in 1936. It's Dobbins Vocational School, Morrell Dobbins. I'm gonna put on my hoodie, y'all, my bad. Give me a second. Woo! It's chilly. Chilly. Where my other string disappeared to? Yeah, this is Dobbins on my left hand side, guys. Look at the architecture. Stare up at the building. Dobbins. They got the student meal pickups right there, so I guess for the ones who are doing homeschooling, you can go there, pick up your meals. On my right hand side, we got a Plaza, Save a Lot, Rite Aid, or Rite Aid, Wells Fargo, Human Hair Dollar, Rainbow, I already said Rainbow, H&R Block. What's that? Lehigh Hair, another hair spot. On my left hand side, you guys are gonna see the Morrell Dobbins AVT High School sign right here. You can visit www.dobbins.philasd.org. I smell that Mary Jane. Potent, super potent. We got people waiting for the bus stop across the street, and right here too. We're on 22nd and Lehigh. We got the 33 bus next to us, the 400 bus next to us. It's a red hand, that means don't cross, but I'm gonna cross. People beeping, got road rage. You would think because somebody is in a vehicle, they would be more patient because they're gonna get there faster than the average person. You're gonna get there anyway. People don't have patience. We're passing Kroski Street, 2700 block of Kroski. You can say Kroski or Kroski. I felt like saying Kroski. People put some wood out, some mattresses. I believe those mattresses are supposed to be wrapped up, but then again, don't hold me to that. I heard the mattresses were supposed to be wrapped up. So, yeah, we're passing Hamburger. We'll probably make a left on like 23rd Street, just so that we could zigzag, probably show y'all the old, the old Strawberry Mansion school. I think it's closed down now, because I know they made a new one. I think that's around like 28th Street or something. And then we'll just zigzag and see like what's out there. See what we catch on today's walkthrough. We got VAR self-service laundromat right here. We got a tag place across the street. We're at 23rd and Lehigh. Don't want to turn down 23rd. Try to wait a block. Let's turn on 24th. I think 24th was the street that I wanted to turn on. Oh, I should take the back block for y'all because I did say that I wasn't going to be focusing on main roads. Go through the back block. You can see the stone. Look at that stonework. That stone is older than me. That stone is older than my grandparents. This is some old stone. All right, we're now approaching the 2300 block of Oakdale. Yeah, this looks like it was a church. We got Tamed Salon across the street. Tamed Salon. Let's make this right on Oakdale. Let's just cut through the blocks. Yeah, the hoodie really helps like my ears. Gives me some type of warmth. Yeah, this is the type of weather that gets you sick. Hopefully we have about another month or so of cold weather and that's it. Then it starts to warm up. I'm hoping we have another week or so. I'm all done with the cold weather. I'm ready for the city to come alive. It must be trash day, or it was trash day, because there's still some trash bags out. And then some trash cans are flipped. Usually flipped trash cans mean that the trash truck came, took the trash and just flipped it upside down. Look at this church on my right hand side. Look up. Look at the cross. We got a lunch truck right here, a little lunch cart, a little food cart. I think that's a nice little hustle for somebody who, you know, maybe like disabled or like low income. But that's a good investment. Invest a couple grand in like a nice little cart, get your license, get your permit, and set up shop somewhere and be your own boss. Make your own sustainable income. It's not for everyone, but I can imagine people making a good living off of it. All right, let's make this left right here. We were gonna go up the 2400 block of Oakdale, but I'm just going zigzag. Let's cross the street right here. My knee started itching. Got this little Civic right here. Look like it just came out the auction. Tow coming. Oh, they wrote tow on it. Look at this little abandoned John. It's John abandoned. It look like they rehabilitating it right there. I see they did all the framework. They put some fresh wood up just to like seal up the back door. They might have bought it. Let me show y'all what this look like. Yeah, look, they might have bought this because that's fresh wood. I don't know if somebody still lives over there, but if they do, that sucks. People from the street have an easy access to their back door. If I lived there, I would seal that up immediately. But look at, so this probably was like a stooping house where people used to stoop at. It's all boarded up though, which tells me that it's abandoned. It sounds like they're doing some type of demolition over here. It says no dumping, 24 hours, video surveillance, violators will be prosecuted. No dumping. Look at stop. You are hereby notified that this location, 2401, obtain proper permit. So that means that they was trying to fix this building and they never got the proper permits. And that's what happens when you try to do demolition on a building and you don't get the proper permits. They'll shut your project down immediately. Yeah, they're doing demolition all over there. Man, nowadays, they ain't not letting anybody slide. Yo, there's a chopper up top. There's a helicopter. A helicopter probably, I don't know what they chasing. I don't know if it was a shooting recently or something, but usually when the helicopter hovers like that, it means something just happened. All right, we're at the 2400 block of Huntingdon. Huntingdon, the 2400 block. We got Maryland tags to my left. got a little garage back there, a little 2-car garage. That's pretty cool. Pretty chilling. Yeah, they got garage back there too. So these houses on my right have their own little driveway. Yep, look at the driveway on my right hand side. See, that's cool. A little 2-story house with a driveway. These 2-story houses across the street, they don't have a driveway. But look at these dudes do. Look at that classic Ford truck back there. That's nice. They had a basketball court back there. The garages, for the most part, seem to be well kept. Stop and Surrender Inc. on the left-hand side because tomorrow might be too late. We got Harold Street over there. Let's make this left. We're around the corner from the school, but let's just zigzag a little bit. Probably go back that way. I think I'll walk 2 blocks off past the school, but it's cool. Ah, that don't rhyme. I think I walked 2 blocks off past the school, but it's cool. We got Little Gospel Temple Fellowship House Church on my right hand side. But they put new fence right here, new chain link. It's brand new chain link. We got some dog doo-doo on the ground. Some dog doo-doo. Alright, we're passing Sergeant. We're gonna make this left on Firth. Yeah, because we got another school building that's over there. But we're gonna go to the main one. Ew, look at this classic car right here. This classic car right here looks fabulous. See? That's the reason why sometimes making a mistake benefits my eyes. Benefits, you know, the car enthusiast in me. I really like classic cars like this. So I'm gonna give it a quick walk around just so that myself and the viewers can see. It's a Cadillac. Wow, this is balling. Needs some restoration. The body's pretty square. Square meaning tight. When somebody says square, it means that the body is in tight shape. It's a sedan. Wow, this thing is nice. Wow, it's all there. Wow, that thing is all there. That is nice. That is nice. That needs a paint job. Well, it needs a little body work, a paint job. Hopefully it runs. Tune up and all that stuff. But the main thing that I saw was a little body work and a paint job. It'll bring it right back to life. Put some new white wall tires on it. Keep the stock hubcaps. Find some clean stock hubcaps. And you'll be good to go. I just crashed into a trash can. Let me be out, hit and run. I'm about to flee the scene. I ain't got insurance. Alright, y'all. So look, we got abandoned house right here. Another abandoned house on my right. Now the ones with the new wood up on them, and this has a new door. That tells me that people probably already bought it. Another one right here. Unsafe structure, notice of violation. They actually had a camera right up there too. The homeowners that live next to the abandoned building, I guess they figured that, you know, in case people try to get into the abandoned one. Look at, they even open this one up. Damn, this one needs a whole interior. Wow, look at that. That one needs a whole interior. Damn. See, something like that, that's called a total rehab. You know, you need to do a full rehab on the building. You need floors, you need walls, you need roof, you need everything. Some of them aren't as bad. Look at another one, abandoned building, and there's a lot. And they wrote no trash. No windows, no nothing. This one's nice. Look at this one right here on my right hand side. Look at this one. They redid the front. 2402. It has a center entrance. Yeah, that one actually looks like it was just rehabilitated. And it got cameras right up top. Firth. Alright, let me walk up here. 2300 Firth. I'm gonna cut down Surgeon. Oh, it looks like there's an abandoned car right here. Well, Not necessarily abandoned because somebody has to own it, but they just left it right here on the corner. The windows are busted out on the 2400 block of Surgeon. So if anybody is missing their Chevy, I think I found it. Look at, they put a sign on it, top price paid for junk cars. So this vehicle's left right here. Look at this, guys. Crazy, right? That's wild, right? Look at that. Anybody need a jack? Look at the back window busted out. They busted all the windows. Yo, there's some weave in the back, yo. There's a weave right there. Whoa. Somebody left their ponytail in the back seat. Doesn't that stuff cost money? I never understood, like, when people junk a car. I know a couple people who junk cars and just let them take everything that was in it. I guess nothing was valuable. Me, when I get rid of a vehicle, I take every piece of documentation with my name off. I take all the change. I take whatever that I felt like had some type of value. I do my best to take it out. Because no way, Jose, you ain't getting my whip with everything that says my name on it. She just left everything there. So people can go in it, read the registration, read all the paperwork, grab a bunch of stuff, learn about you, you know what I mean? Alright, we got the trash truck coming right up the block. Got the trash dudes right here. Y'all can see them, man. The A game. Alright. About to walk to the 2200 block of Surgeon Street. Now let's cut up here. In these type of neighborhoods, the harsh reality is you gotta be on your P's and Q's when any car creeps up with tint. That's the harsh reality of it. I mean, a lot of the times it isn't just random shootings. Usually if they take somebody out, it's usually because, you know, there was some reason, some underlying reason behind it. But yeah, you can never be too certain. Sometimes people get joy out of it, you know. There's people out there that are on demon time and they get joy out of seeing other people suffer. I should have kept going that way. I'm just circling and going. I just went in one whole big circle. Hey, at least we've seen the classic car and we've seen the little car that was all busted up. So yeah, because we're heading back over here to that factory, which is gonna lead us right back to Lehigh. That's cool. That's cool. We ain't got nothing but time, right? We ain't got nothing but time. I gotta walk with my pimp lean, my pimp walk. I walk with the little pimp, the little pimp. You know what I mean? Oh, if somebody out here gets the paper. Oh, those are the little Acme food shoppers. This right hand turn so we can keep going down. We got Cecil B. Moore Recreation Center right here, but this isn't the Cecil B. Moore neighborhood. So Cecil B. Moore must have had some influence in the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood. We're actually closest to the chopper. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right up top, there's the chopper. The helicopter's hovering right there, so we actually did walk closer to the chopper. We got the Luray Memorial Funeral Chapel right here on my right-hand side. I'm sure they saw a great deal of... We'll just keep walking straight. We'll run into the school right over here. That was actually in the block where the dudes was dumping trash. We didn't walk through here yet, though. So I might as well just walk. We was right next to the school building. I'm over here getting sidetracked. I took y'all through that school building before, though. What's up? Y'all want to take this shortcut? Let's take this shortcut. Let's just go through this alley right here, man. See something different. So y'all can get an opportunity to experience what a Philadelphia alley is like. I mean, I'm sure most alleys in urban communities are similar to this. Obviously not in the suburbs. Yo, there's a sofa over there in that alley. Yeah, I'd rather take y'all through here so y'all can see something different. See, y'all saw something different. Y'all saw an alley. And I'm staring right at the school that I want to go to. Right there, boom. Not that I want to attend, but the school I've been trying to show y'all since I started this. See, that's the bad thing about these trees right here. These trees lift up the sidewalk. So wherever there's an old tree planted, you guys will notice the sidewalk is broken. And I believe it goes to the plumbing and messes up the plumbing and everything. Look at it. And the really old trees go to your basement and cause leaks and all that stuff in your basement. So sometimes a tree isn't always like the best thing to plant in front of your house. We're staring directly at the school. I just gotta make sure to pay attention to where I'm going now. I mean, everything is in a grid format, so I don't, when people go, they go to Philly and they be like, I'm lost. I don't know how you can get lost, because everything is just like north, south, east, west. Like, it's not really hard. You go straight, you make a left, you go back and you go left again and you end up where you started. But I was not paying attention. I get so engulfed into my stories that I end up just nodding off and just being a la la land sometimes. Ah, they got little flamingos. Little pink flamingo. Why that pink flamingo made me want a pink lemonade. And I haven't drunk pink lemonade, like a quality one, in a really, really, really long time. Because before, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, the Chinos that I go to, the Chinese store that I go to pick up food on 5th and Champlain in the Alany neighborhood, with the one I usually go to get food, she messed up my order. So we ended up getting like, 25 minutes. What's up, doggy? We ended up getting like 25 minutes back to the lab. When we opened up our bag, we realized that there was no spring rolls in the bag. So she called us, she noticed it. And that's kind of an inconvenience to make us travel 25 minutes back for some spring rolls. Plus, I really wanted those spring rolls. I ain't gonna fraud, so I went back. You damn right I went back. I wanted to take some spring roll with my meal. That was part of the meal that I had in my mind. So anyway, I ended up going to go back, and she felt bad, and she said, here, she gave us free totones with garlic, and she also gave us 2 pink lemonades for free. Now, pink lemonade was my jam back in the day when I was growing up. I love pink lemonade. I used to love pink lemonade, like a nice quality. Some of them be nice and sour, you know what I mean? Not too sweet, but nice and sour. Well, we're crossing over the 2400 block of Firth. We just passed 24th Street. Yeah, so unfortunately, we literally just passed through this block, didn't we? Yeah, we did, but it's cool because I'm staring right at the school. Yeah, so I ended up trying the pink lemonade that she gave me, and it was like, ugh, the pink lemonade was too sweet. I poured out half of the pink lemonade, put like a half a bottle of spring water in it, and it still was too strong. I'm like, dang, like how many spoons of sugar did you put in this pink lemonade? Pink lemonade was potent, super potent. Wow, that was the house. That was that abandoned house that we passed earlier. There's some dice right there. Picked up these dice. I got gloves so I could pick random stuff up today. What's up? What's up? What number am I gonna get? What number I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get a number 4. Ah, I got a 4! Yo, I got a 4! I got a 4! One of y'all owe me $400 million because I got a 4 when I said I was gonna get a 4. Ah! That was fire. You see, we went through this block, but we ended up lucking in. Instead of lucking out, we lucked in. Who knew that was gonna happen? I got a 4 on the World Wide Web. I got a 4, y'all. The bureau cabinet. All right, boom, I'm standing right there at the school. I cut this way too, I cut early. I'm telling you, I'm being like, this right here next to the classic car. Man, I was so focused on the classic car, I didn't even pay attention to where I was going. If I would have kept on walking straight up Lehigh, I'd have made the left on the correct block, but because I was like not paying attention. Big boo-boo on my behalf. My bad, y'all. I apologize. You can hear an ambulance. Listen. You hear the choppers. Growing up in the hood, I became accustomed to that. Like, we would hear that throughout the whole entire day. We would hear choppers, we would hear ambulance, cops, all types of stuff. It becomes the norm, sad enough to say. But then again, you gotta understand, you're in the city, which is more populated. So sometimes like all the ambulance don't even be for people that's, you know, shot. Sometimes it be for people that be like having like a heart attack, or, you know, going through like a diabetic attack, or, you know, people who go through like, you know, illnesses, normal illnesses that they need medical attention for, you know what I mean? So it's not always just shooting. Every time you hear ambulance, it ain't that somebody's getting shot. It's just the fact that, you know, somebody could have fell down the steps. It could be a fire. You know, it could be, you know, different reasons. But we got Northwest Independent Baptist Church on my left-hand side. This is right here, yeah, perfect. This is the block that I wanted to take you. I was trying hard. To be honest, I don't even know if this is Strawberry Mansion. Right there it says Thomas. What's it say? Thomas. What? Thomas Fitzsimmons Junior High School. I can't read it. That's Old English. Damn, I just tripped over a bottle. I can't read that. That's Old English. I'm not up to par in my Old English font. But it says Junior High School. I could have swore this was Strawberry Mansion, but if you're from this neighborhood and you know what this school is, feel free to comment in the comment section and share your knowledge. Whoa, it's windy. Whoa, it's so windy. Whoa, whoa. Oh, the wind is pulling me back. It's like, nah. See, this is a bad block to get slumped on. Believe me, I understand the reality and the precautions and hazards and risk factors that come along with this. Oh, those pads. I'm like, yo, what is that little swollen package? It was a pad, you know, a female device that they use monthly. Yo, there's Pampers. Yo, there's Pampers. And then look at this lot of dumping over here. Oh, this is Fitzsimmons School. I said Strawberry Mansion. I always thought it was the original Strawberry Mansion because it's in the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood. You can't blame me. Thought it was Strawberry Mansion. Because the new Strawberry Mansion they got over there, that's not the original. That's a new building. I took y'all by it before. Look at all this dumping. Yeah. Unless this was Strawberry Mansion, and when they moved over there, they changed this to Fitzsimmons. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Whoever went to this school, let me know. the true ordeal of this school building behind us. There's a lot of dumping over there though on my right hand side. Look at this building. It'd be nice if that joint was open. If it was open, I would definitely go in it. But they keep those buildings sealed so people don't go in there and do, like, you know, illegal activities in the building. There's a lot of dumping right out here. There's like bed mattresses and futons, all types of stuff. There's still a basketball court here. I guess if locals want to run some ball right here, you just gotta watch it for all the glass, the rocks, the needles, for all the dangerous objects that you'll be playing basketball next to. Make sure that your cheerleaders are wearing steel-toe boots. Oh, another dice, another dice! I found another dice. I should have kept the other dice. What's up? What did y'all think I'm gonna get here? I think I'm gonna get. Am I feeling that lucky? Am I number 2? Ah, I should have said 4. I got another 4. I suck. I ain't never played dice before. I know some of my homies got into the dice. I ain't never get into that. We got 27th and Cumberland. I'm gonna make this right. We got Will Jesus Save You Church, Trinity AME Church right here. It's a nice church building. Yeah, I think I tested my luck too soon. I was gonna say 4 again, but I'm like, nah. I'm sure there's like a way to game the throws. There's probably like a higher probability of you getting a certain number if you pay attention to the statistics of it. But like I said, I ain't never really get into that, so. I don't know if y'all notice, I'm looking down. I just don't want to step on anything that's gonna go right through my shoe. Any sharp glass, any like needles or anything crazy. There's not many needles in this neighborhood anyway. I don't expect there to be a lot of needles here in this neighborhood. For sale. The building over there, that's for sale. PHA, Housing Authority. Opening doors to opportunities right here. There's an alley over there too. We should have went through it. Like exploring alleys of the hood. And I think there's a abandoned Checkers restaurant around the corner. I'm gonna try to go to the Checkers so y'all can see what the Checkers looks like up close. It's right before Hollywood Street. Hollywood is like in 2 or 3 blocks. We're on 28th Street, 28th and Cumberland. Look at this building right here, boarded up. The Strawberry Mansion neighborhood, to me, in my opinion, is a great neighborhood to like invest in. Like if you have the extra income, if you have a couple $100,000 in disposable income and you're looking to buy some real estate, come to Strawberry Mansion. You'll find plenty of real estate, and you know, it'll be for a variety of prices. I'm sure that you could work people down. Let's make this left and go through this little, there's this, oh, there goes the Checkers. Yeah, so you'll find a variety of abandoned buildings, empty lots, plenty of lots on both sides. Look at right there, that whole building right there is abandoned. Matter of fact, let's go through that. Let's show y'all that. Show y'all what that looks like right in front of us. This is abandoned, obviously, but like it's in horrible condition. So if you would buy a house like this, this is what you're getting on the backside, this mess. So you would definitely need a demo team to come and remove all of this debris. Look at this. You see that? A house like this in this condition, I estimate, depending on the seller, anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000. That's what they want for it, and that's if it doesn't have any back taxes. Now I know what you're thinking too, but $25,000, I could go to the farm and get a nice farmhouse for believe me, I've been looking at those houses. I understand. You could definitely go to the farm and get a nice farmhouse for 30 grand. But if you want the city life, look at these are 2 abandoned Oh, look at all this dumping across the street. Look at all this dumping. You see all this dumping? Look at this. You see it? And then you got homes right there that are being lived in. But these, the no trespassing, fine $5,000 each offense. That's been boarded up freshly. So that tells me either the city probably boarded it up because they put the code orange thing on it. But look at, yeah, so it goes to show you that there's property available in Philly. It depends on how much you're willing to spend and what you're willing to invest. Because if you buy that for 20 G's, 15, 20 G's, and it needs a full rehab, you probably got to put 100 grand into it. Unless you use really cheap materials, you could probably stretch it with like 60 grand, and you're gonna need to pay for them permits and everything. But you can probably push it. Look, there's another abandoned one that's over there. It makes me want to go through it. Makes me want to go through it. Gotta be careful. There be people who be living in them too. I hear wind. They might be doing some type of rehab here. The floor looks very weak, like I could fall through the basement. Yeah, this floor. Oh, none of this seems too promising. Look straight up, guys. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to fall through the floor. What's that sound? I hear something in the basement. Make sure I'm not going to fall through this floor, y'all, because there ain't no insurance. Oh, it stinks like crap in here. Yo, the mailman keeps delivering mail. Yo, it stinks like sewage. It smells like poop. This thing's bad in here, y'all. I don't know if it got a busted sewer line. I don't know if that sound was a busted sewer line, but it smells like feces. It smells horrible. I would have kept going, but ugh. I'm gonna come out smelling like that. But yeah, so as y'all can see, there's abandoned houses out here. Some of them still haven't been boarded up like that one. That one hasn't been properly sealed. It smelled horribly, and I'm assuming that wind sound we heard from the basement, who knows if the basement might be flooded. It might be flooded with like poop, you know what I mean? From other sewer lines like within the neighborhood. So we got these OGs out here, original gentlemen from back in the day, hanging out. Speaking of telephone device, I just heard a phone that made me check the clock. Alright, we're right here at the abandoned Checkers. Cool. Abandoned Checkers. Even though we took a slight detour, but we on 29th and York. Oh, they sealed it? Yo, what's up with that? I used to be able to go in there. This is the abandoned Checkers restaurant. On 29th and York. The next block is Hollywood. Yeah, we got a Hollywood block over here in the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood. Man, they sealed this bad boy up. I'm going in. And if I get a trespassing fine, I'm blaming it on you guys. Look at unsafe structure, notice of violation, warning. 6/15/20. Wow, unsafe structure. How in the world can Checkers be unsafe, right? Is it closed? Look at me, she's really trying to open. I swear I was gonna open it. Oh, they cleaning this thing out. Look at. Oh, it caught fire here too. Oh, that's probably what happened. It was probably like some type of fire. This is the drive-through, so this is where you would come like over here. You pull in with your car and get some Checkers. Look, it looked like somebody tried to get through here, but that seal, look at that seal with rock. There's rock behind there, so somebody really tried to get in there. When I used to be a kid, I used to like getting onion rings from Checkers, their French fries, and strawberry milkshakes. And low key, oh, there's police right over there. There's police behind me, y'all. There's police. You look right behind me, there's a police cruiser. So, if he's in his vehicle, he could come bust a U-turn and say, "Sir, what are you doing in there? You know you're trespassing?" I used to eat the spicy chicken sandwiches way back when. Yeah, I used to eat them things. They always had two drive-throughs, so you had the left lane, the right lane. This lane, the passenger has to pay. The other lane, the driver would pay. Oh, y'all too close to my face. Y'all looking at my pimples. Yeah. Check it out though. Look at these are little benches you would eat out here like in the sun. Yeah. They really try hard to break into this thing. Look at. Yo, people came with I guess pry bars. Look at, they tried hard. Look at that. I don't blame them. You know why they probably try to break into it? Manager does not have access to say, look, they did it here too. You know why they probably, whoa, I just broke the paint. You know why they probably try to do it? Because there's still a lot of stainless steel equipment in there that you can scrap. Yeah, it must have been a fire, y'all, because it looks like roasted. Wow, that goes to show you, right? That's crazy. All right, y'all. Let's see what the clock looks like. We got about 5 minutes left, so I'm probably just gonna walk y'all through one more block. I have to time these walks because of the battery and my SD card space. I know when I did the Gary Heidnick tour, when we walked by his block on Marshall Street, it cut off dramatically, like a sporadic, like just a stop. I didn't get to say my outro, and that's because we're crossing 29th, y'all, 29th Street. That's because the SD card. So I gotta make like note. I gotta be aware of when I'm walking to time my whole walk. Unsafe structure. We got Myrtlewood on the next block, Myrtlewood, then we got 30th Street. I'm gonna make this right on Hollywood, 2400 block of Hollywood. I've been through here dozens of times in different tours, whether we were driving, daytime, nighttime. I'm walking y'all through Hollywood. So y'all can say, Toon really went Hollywood on us. Get it? You get it. You remember? Yeah, y'all can say, Toon went Hollywood on us. This block is pretty uniform for the most part. I see tons of awnings. Like they must have had an awning special or awning sale at some point of history in this block. They buy 2 awnings, get 1 free or something. Because almost all these houses, except a few, but I would say the majority all have awnings. An awning is that thing that covers the porch and that covers the windows. A lot of the awnings are faded too. I don't know how you could restore them. Could you like pressure wash the awning or paint it? I think painting would probably be tacky, right? I guess if you paint it with like a paint gun, you do it the right way. Don't paint it with spray paint or don't paint it with rollers. I mean, I don't know, maybe spray paint can be laid on right, because I could lay down some smooth spray paint that looks like a car paint job. But yeah, I used to paint bicycle frames and go-kart frames, scooter frames and all of that. And I would lay 3 coats of primer, 3 coats of base or color, and 3 coats of clear coat. And that thing used to be wet, juicy fruit. I used to love it. That's why I like painting. Hey, what's up, kitty? Can we do an interview? How's life living in the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the YouTubers? How's life living out here, yo? You having a good life? How's the neighborhood treating you? You gotta be gangster out here, right? You gotta be hard. You gotta be hardcore. I wish I could take you home with me, buddy. You look healthy though. You look like you eating, yo. You eating well, right? Look at, they even got a little can of food for you. So fat. Good kitty. I'm gonna call you Pablo. I'm gonna call you Pablo Juan Jefe Lamar. Yo, peace out, kitty. Meow meow. Subscribe. I had to tell him to subscribe on his account so he can let all his other kitty friends know on the block that they should subscribe to Toon, because Toon Mr. Friendly. I'm friendly to the cats. I'm friendly to the cats. Animals are Toon's best friend. Look at a lot over here. We got plenty of lots. Yeah, we got some dumping right here. Some crazy dumping. Foxy black bundles. Bundles, closure, frontals. Look at all this dumping. It's a whole lot of trash, right?